Those spotters have a tough day ahead. In fact, most teams will use 2 spotters here simply because the track is so big. But like every race, ultimately, it's the driver that's in control of the steering wheel. Still, at every race, it's the thick skin and the smooth voice of the spotter that shares the stage with the driver, but never gets top billing. Here's Benny Parsons.
Are you ready? And green, green, green.
Obviously, I have a little bit of a deeper voice, so the first time I spotted for him in Atlanta, he called me on the radio. He says, hey, spotter, he didn't even know my name, and he says, can you hear me? I said, you got it. And he was real quiet. And then afterwards, he says, I thought God was talking to me. So sometimes now he likes to mock me. So sometimes he'll come out and on the racetrack, and we go down to the backstretch and tell him, take it 200 miles an hour, and I'll go, you got it. You got it. Well, that's his phrase. Yeah.
Hey, Mike, stand up. I'd like to know, is that fun? You got it. See you later.
Oh, thanks for all the encouragement there. You got it.
Mike Calinoff has been doing amateur stand-up comedy for 15 years. Today he runs a popular website, often filled with racing jokes. But for the past 4 years, he's also had a serious job spotting for Matt Kenseth.
It's clear, high clear, clear to the top, clear all around. Good job here. Rock and roll, baby. Let's go.
The only time I ever wrecked him was in our rookie year, and it was on pit road. And cars checked up in front of him, and by the time I said something, it was a little too late. We knocked the radiator of the car. So Matt went out and bought me these huge glasses with thick lenses, and he calls them my Martinsville glasses, and he makes me wear them every Martinsville race now.
Outsider will probably be better the first couple laps.
All right, you just let me know if you want to get to the bottom at any time. We'll find you a hole.
Okay, I'm already in the bottom.
Oh, you happen to be at the top? And you want to get to the bottom? You let me know. I'll be the guy to tell you.
What if I'm at the bottom and I want to get to the top?
Well, you tell me that too, and I'll try to give you that information as well.
Doing stand-up comedy, I'm pretty critical on humor, and Matt is absolutely one of probably the 5 funniest people that I know.
Drivers and spotters have a special relationship. Today, Mike will use a special wide-view pair of binoculars to help him spot for Matt Kenseth. Mike and Matt have their work cut out for them, coming from deep in the field. Here's Yoakum.
He starts 37th. In fact, Matt Kenseth, 1 top 5 finish on the plate tracks, 2 top 10s this year. How about the car today?
Hasn't been very good today. We, knew we were going to struggle with it qualifying, and usually once it gets around other cars and we get drafted, it runs pretty good. But yesterday, it just didn't have any speed. So I'm pretty concerned about it, but not a lot I can do about it. We'll just have to do the best we can, and hopefully stay up in that lead draft and be there then.
There are a lot of fast cars in the back to draft with. Today, Burns.